Are you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe we made that intro. Anyway. Hello, I'm Chris. Nick's just completely losing it over...
Hi, I'm Nick.
He's just completely losing it over the intro we made. I don't know if you can tell, but we're using the most popular instrument in the world, the kazoo. Obviously, it's a wonderful sounding instrument, and
sounds like shit.
It's
so funny.
You could compare it to a violin, for its classical qualities.
Guess what skills I've got? What? I've got kazoo skills.
I'm a grade 9 kazoo player, actually. I know all of the theories.
Theories?
So, yeah, anyway, okay. I'm Chris.
And I'm Nick, and we are Jolly Good Banter.
Yeah. Sometimes we might have this guy, Alex.
He's a boat.
He's a boat. No, he's not actually a boat. Although some may say actually it looks quite like a boat.
Yeah.
I don't know who says that.
Especially a big boat with balloons above it.
It's a joke. Why is that even there? Why is it even there? Okay.
Basically, this is just a podcast. Me, Chris, and Alex, and maybe a couple of other people are going to get involved every now and again. It's just something stupid to do, bit of fun. We chat absolute bullshit for about 10 minutes at a time. You guys decide whether you listen to it or not. It's mixed with our personal reviews and maybe other things. But yeah, that's basically us. We're Jolly Good Banter, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves. Yeah. If you don't like it, you can suck my dick.
Okay, you don't actually have to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Although some people would probably recommend it. I've heard that it can give your actual
cures AIDS.
It's like a potion of youth. So the more you drink, the younger you stay.
Youth.
This has become something more unwieldy than I ever imagined.
Oh, well. But did you die?
So we actually had a go at this. Like a podcast thing. It was probably 3 years ago? Yeah. So it's basically just a resurgence of that idea. The original time, we probably did about 4 or 5 different episodes. We made our own little funny songs and tunes and that sort of stuff, and just chatted crap, as Nick said earlier. We decided to stop doing that, I think, because we just didn't really have the time, I think. But as we've got a bit more spare time and we've got ourselves a bit more some new equipment and that sort of stuff, we thought, you know what, why not? Let's give it a go.
I've got a peg leg.
Yeah, Nick's peg leg was one of the deciding factors. He was like, so now I've got this peg leg, let's look on the bright side of things. What can we actually do now I've got this peg leg? And the podcast was one of the first things that came to mind, really.
Yeah, because if you haven't got a peg leg, what's the point of being alive?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm regretting not having a peg leg now. I mean, this is so incorrect, but you know what, who cares?
And just like new beginnings, let's talk about a new beginning that's just come about on the big cinema, the big picture.
The cinema.
The big picture.
Oh, in the penny pictures.
Oh, let's go to the theatre.
Oh, in my day, you could go...
Mildred. Me and Mildred used to go down to the pictogram place, and we used to spend 2 pennies. We'd get a bucket full of popcorn slathed with caramel and salt, and we'd see the brand new pictures.
I don't want this. Yeah. So basically, you guys probably know what we're on about. The new Star Wars has just come out.
From that, I'm sure no one had a clue what the hell we were
the only
about.
thing that's... What else are people going to go to the cinema for, though, really? Like, me and Chris have both seen it. We're going to keep it spoiler-free.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it spoiler-free for now.
Apart from, obviously, Jabba the Hutt explodes everywhere.
And, yeah, and he killed that orphan.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's not like he's dead anyway. Oh, God, spoiler alert for, like a 10-year-old film or whatever.
Yeah, 10?
So, is it 20?
30.
30, oh, my God.
I remember the first one came out, 1978 or something, then the last one came out, 1980... I don't know.
Well, basically, it's like I was saying to my dad the other day, we're a family of short people. So when anything is taller than like 5'8", we just class it as tall, and that's it. So it's like, yeah, it was tall. How tall? Oh, I've got no idea. I can't tell. I can't gauge things that are taller than me.
I'm a fucking beast now.
Right, yeah.
Like in a fucking mountain.
Because he's
giant
7'11".
Oh, he's here again! The man giant!
Yeah. All my family just run back into the little circular holes. And
or that one certain friend's brother who was definitely 7'8".
Yeah, 7'11", I think.
7'11", sorry. Yeah, so yeah, Star Wars basically. How did you find it?
Well, the thing is, I can't say I was the biggest Star Wars fan ever. Definitely not. Like,
me.
Vicky, who's my partner, sort of rips me a little bit for the fact that I haven't seen.
Have you actually not?
Not the most recent. Episodes
1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
they were shit anyway.
I just haven't seen 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I've seen 1 numerous times, and I've seen 4, 5, and 6, which I think were great films.
No, people slate the first 3. Like, they think it's like proper poopy. Like, they just hate it, like, because it's all like 3D, like CGI and stuff. And like the acting, especially like in the first one, Anakin's like not very good if you look back now and stuff. And there's a lot of things that are crappy about them, but I quite liked them. I didn't think they were too bad. I mean, obviously the originals were better. I think the originals were way better anyway. But like I said, this new one they've released,
I thought it was fantastic, to be honest.
I personally, like, don't judge me on this, I think personally it was like better than the first 3. Because like, yeah, and like Disney had basically just taken over and from George Lucas and just kept it Star Wars. It was Star Wars. I didn't feel like I was watching any other movie when I watched it.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Which is great. Like,
I mean, the thing is, it was always like a source of sort of skepticism from people when they found out that Disney was going to be producing it.
Oh yeah, people wanted to like boycott it and stuff because like.
Oh Disney... no, that was a different thing.
Was that because Thingy was black?
Yeah. So the main actor who plays Finn, his name's John.
I'm gonna find his name.
It's John.
Yeah,
I think it is. So you find his name in a second. But there was this whole boycotts episode 7 thing that was going on, which, if you don't know already, it was sort of this racist. What would you call it? It was like this racist movement going on online, and it was all over Twitter and that sort of stuff.
John Boyega.
Yeah. Okay. So it's this racist thing that was going on Twitter. And all of the internet, really, of people just sort of saying that, that why does there have to be a main character in Star Wars films that's black? And you know what? Yeah. It's just such an outdated way of thinking about things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's an amazing film. What the fuck does it matter if someone's got like brown skin? He's a brown guy, big friggin' deal.
Yeah, I think he played well into his role.
In fact, I think he was one of the stronger actors. Like, definitely, I really connected with his character. Yeah. It was a great role, and he's a great actor. Like, I hope to see
Adam
more
Driver
of him,
was as well. He played Kylo Ren. He was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, a lot of people were.
I didn't like his face.
A lot of people didn't like
his face. Pissed me off for some reason when I saw it. I was like, "You don't look powerful. You look menacing. You just look like."
But did you know?
You're like the fucking hipster down the street.
No, that's actually the point.
But his voice, like you told me, like his voice, because it was like,
yeah. Because it's so deep.
Because it's so deep.
Weasley.
But it's just like, because he's just
yeah. But the thing is about him is I've been watching some interviews of the cast, and especially him. I just found his role and character really interesting, so I just wanted to watch a little bit more about it and what went into making that character. And the whole point of it is, which comes across in the film, is that he's meant to be unfinished. He's meant to be rough around the edges.
Yeah.
He's trying to live up to his grandfather's legacy, which will he ever do it?
Who knows?
You don't know.
You know the information for Star Wars is called Wikipedia.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know that.
So it's sort of a bit of a little tiny bit of a spoiler there, I think. I just dropped by accident.
What, Wikipedia?
No, not Wikipedia.
Spoilers!
I'm not going to say it again, because if you missed it, then I'm glad, because
I didn't
want to give it away. Slight spoilers. Okay. One thing that's divided a lot of people, along with the actual character of Kylo Ren and the guy sort of playing him and that, is Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
I like that. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's
I like it
different.
as well.
Like my favorite lightsaber is still Darth Maul's, but the double-ended one.
The double-ended
lightsaber.
Punisher.
Yeah. Oh, what was it called?
No, I don't even know what it's called, but you know, anything with
lightsaber.
anything with two ends could, you know, cause devastation.
Second me.
This is a Christian, Joe. You can't say that. You can't say that on the radio.
Yeah. But yeah, it's okay. Star Wars, I think, is now set for a good. I personally think it's set for a good few. Like, if it's 2 or 3, whatever it's coming
Well,
out,
did you
it's
know?
good for-
You know, they're actually trying to make this a yearly thing now.
What?
Like the next film's not coming out for another year and a half or something like
3
that.
years.
No, it's.
I got told 3 years.
No, I think it's a couple of years.
Whoever told me it was 3 years, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay. Slightly intimidating. Yeah, it's gonna be. They're gonna try and make it eventually like a yearly thing. So I heard anyway. I don't know. Maybe that's a load of crap.
What a poopy.
Anyway, I think that's probably about 10 minutes, and we call it a day on that.
Up here for Pilot A.
Yeah.
Hey?
So-
Hey, sorry.
And we'll just leave you with our Kazoo Orchestra playing the Imperial March.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening. See you later.
Bye-bye.
You don't know the true power of the fart side.